Glorious day to you, my friends. Kotokur utana arahatita kahane. Welcome to day number 18 of Flow Home, this first light oasis wellspring, harmonizing home everywhere. This is the moon. Nuatura chakanora tatata. Day number 18. And Jupiter. Atura chanana. See the first light. Now to kashkana atura utakariatana. We're going to do things a little bit differently today. There we go, back to 1.0. We're going to do a lot of the talking. We're going to set the stage first. Then we're going to do a healing with hOMe. Teach you how to do a healing with hOMe. We're going to use a modified version of the Thai version of the hOMe symbol. To make a long story short, the symbol came about after dinner one day with my friends Jim and Angie, Jim Charles and Angie Speed from Human Colony, Hukhta. We're walking in the Jim's house. And as soon as I walk in, I hear two names. And I immediately started to look up one of the names. Can't remember them at this point. But then I asked Jim, I'm going, okay, they told me these names when they came in. One is a male, one's a female. And the male's name, Jim started channeling. And he channeled this being who's talking about the harmonization, the connectedness of everyone. This unity that is hidden and connecting to it. And then I asked, well, do you have a symbol that I can share with some of the other, that I can share with the people to connect to it, to heal this karma, these obstructions. And he started to draw what looked like this version of the hOMe symbol. But he did extra swirls at the bottom. It's 3 and 3. 3 zigs and zags, and then 3 spirals in the circle. The 3 spirals, much like chokure, where it's the focusing of the energy. And the zigzags represent the not direct line to this focus of energies and the quickness in which it can be realized. This is day number 18. And in tarot, that's the moon card. And the moon merely reflects the light of the sun. The moon has so many different meanings. It's our heart. It's our intuition. Some say it's the hidden, because the sun's light is not illuminating it. So today we have a little fire. Normally on Saturday or Sunday morning, there's remains of a campfire from the night before, from people spending most of the night here. And most of the time, it's off to the left when coming to this part of the beach. This morning, it was to the right, just a few feet away from where I normally record. And so I just put the pieces back together and the fire started. The previous people who enjoyed it okay, we'll do both. We'll do it like that. The previous people did break it apart so that it would not, burn down everything. So I don't necessarily agree with this representation, but I'm going to read to you from Biddy Tarot. The moon card shows a full moon in the night sky, positioned between two large towers. Now this theme of the towers is going to come. We're going to bring it on home. The moon is a symbol of intuition, of dreams, and the unconscious. The subconscious, the unconscious, both. Its light is dim compared to the sun and only slightly illuminates the path to higher consciousness, winding between the two towers. In the foreground is a small pool representing the watery subconscious mind. A small crayfish crawls out of the pool, symbolizing the early stages of consciousness. The early stages of consciousness unfolding. There we go. A dog and a wolf stand in the grassy field, howling at the moon, representing both the tamed and the wild aspects of our mind. And it's not that I disagree with what Biddy wrote, because most people, when they read the tarot card, they're stating illusions or things are hidden from you or you won't see this coming and lots of things like that. Well, the moon gives us an opportunity to heal and or see and or heal. Let's put it that way. What we have hidden from ourselves in the deepest recesses of our soul. Things that we're afraid to heal. We put them in a box, in the attic, in the basement. We've hid them away. And today, much like a past life regression or being hypnotized, we're not going to do that. We're going to let the energy heal and resolve. The energy of hOMe. Heal and resolve what's ready to be healed. We don't have to see it. We don't have to face it. We've hidden it away because we weren't ready. And maybe later, if it comes up in journaling, that we give gratitude for it and for the healing and the integration of it. And for those of you who have been on my channel for a while, know that I like synchronicities. Synchronicities with numbers and license plates. It's one of the ways my guides talk to me. Well, yesterday, my odometer hit 119911, 119,911. And it didn't trigger the 911 emergency for me, that no one was in desperate need. But the synchronicity came because my trip odometer was at 55.5 miles and the time was 5:55 p.m. So I'm going, that's 6 fives. That's not the 5 fives, the sun, the moon, and the 5 magical mountains. No, it's not that. It's 6 fives. Okay. Or 2 sets of 3. See the correlation back with hOMe? So I was curious. What is this 119911? Besides 11's the master number, the master, the awakening. And 99 is the master of rebirth, endings and beginnings. And I go, okay, well, we could run with that. We could run with that. So I did a Google search. So check the comment below. The first thing that came up was a part number. Remember the last time we did a part number? The tundish? This is a bushing for a transmission for a vehicle. And a bushing is something that reduces unwanted vibration. Inside of moving parts, we don't want vibration. We want everything to run smoothly. We want everything to be 666. Everything goes smoothly. But 555, 5 represents change. And us harmoniously dealing with change. But the 3 fives are akin to the 3 aspects of the Ananda chakra, this ease, this joy, and this satisfaction. This Rita, the righteousness, the mindset of right timing, divine right timing, and alignment. And Vikara, this higher change. And Shrishti, this satisfaction of the creation, of creating. We've created everything. As pure consciousness, we started with hOMe. So this bushing to reduce the vibration. In signal processing, we call this noise or degradation of signal. And there's a whole bunch of different math transforms we can do. But we have to know some information about it. Luckily, we know, at least at the beginning, we know of the idea of hOMe and the concept of hOMe. And we hear other people's interpretation of what hOMe is. And this series is to not take anyone else's word for it, is to find out for ourselves really what hOMe means and what hOMe means to us. One of the other meanings of 119911 I think is very, very interesting. In hexadecimal, base 16, how we represent the code of computers that we write. It's a color code. And this is a very rich green, and it looks like the green of Anahata, the heart chakra. Which then, and they're telling me now that the 3 zigzags in the hOMe symbol represents the masculine, the three sharp corners of Shatkona. And then the 3 spirals represent the 3 soft corners of the feminine aspect of Shatkona. This hexagram, the 6-pointed star, represented in Anahata, our heart. Now, 2 other really, really, really interesting things, and check the comment, is that the inverse color is this magenta of Hrit, the higher heart chakra, this bliss, this blissful abode, this Brahma Vihara. And I think that's simply amazing. Now, even more that's going to blow your mind. People who are colorblind don't see colors the way other people do. Well, the truth of the matter is we each have our own perspective, and we each see things differently. I don't see green the way you see green. I don't see magenta the same way you see magenta. We each have our own filters by which we see this reality, by which we interpret this reality. And Abraham Hicks talks about filters. And in signal processing, filters are what we apply to a signal to derive real meaning, to get back to the pure tone. This harmony that's hidden in the noise. This symphony of the universe that is inside of each and every one of us. That is connecting us all back to source. Now, grayscale is how colorblind people see things. The grayscale representation of this color green is represented by the hex values 555555. How do you like them apples? Kaskana aruta uruta atukasha asa sasiriata. And sometimes when we hide things in our soul, these kleshas, whether we call them kleshas or whether we just put things away until we were ready to deal with them. Well, I invite you today to allow hOMe to heal it. To allow the symphony, this song of God, this Bhagavad Gita, this symphony of Om, this harmony of Om, to heal what has been kept hidden, that we have hidden it ourselves. We understand the big picture by spending time with the star. And the moon gives us a chance to look at ourselves from a different perspective, to heal what is hidden. As consciousness unfolds, tomorrow's day number 19, the sun. And we get to spend as much time as we want with the sun for self-realization, the self. But today, the moon, our intuition. So I invite you to relax. I invite you to close your eyes. Whether you lie down, whether you sit, or whether you sit in seated meditation. What I ask you to do is to set your intention, to allow this healing, simply by stating, I'm ready to be healed. I'm ready to become whole. As we invite in the divine that Om represents, the divine that Om is, the divinity that is in everything. We ask this divinity, as I draw the Om symbol, Niara Asha Ayokwahaya, Niariashana Oroto Oroto Ura, Shayaka Ashanaera, Haroto Oro Urshkana Urota Aurati. And we ask Om, we ask the divine, to send this healing song, this healing harmony through everything, through each and every one of us, to send this vibration into all the pain, into all that is hidden, and all the suffering, all the blockages that are keeping us from the true love of the universe. I ask you to invite in the purest form of divine love, divine acceptance. First, by remembering a time in your life when you felt totally loved and accepted as a human. And then ask the universe to show you true acceptance and true divine love. As we invite that vibration in, as the divine love, as this divine first light, as this divine essence of hOMe penetrates us in every way, and everywhere, and every when, quieting the dissonance, dampening the dissonance for the harmonization of our vibration. As the dissonant aspects of these items that are ready to be healed, as they simply break apart, as they are now complete, allowing the integration of these aspects, releasing what no longer serves, as they float back up, back to source, back to the source of hOMe, just like the smoke from the fire, as it burns away, being released back, so that this energy can be recycled and reused. This energy also has a divine purpose. And as it flows home, so it may fulfill its highest purpose. As we give gratitude, again, trying the symbol of hOMe, Shaki Hosona Aro Ashka Ehi Utartaya, harmonizing this gratitude. Atono Orahawaha, Niaha Sana Era, speaking light language of gratitude. Artukuskono Oro Ohana He, Ha Ashana He Kiyo Ta'an Hisa, Ora Arhatsati Sae, Kasha Ana Hotoro, Kashka Ehi Arahasa E, Gashnoro Ora Awahashka Ehia, Saka A, Atukushkana Ara Titiria, Hartukusha Ura, Hayatatura, Naha Sha'ea Kohawa Ashana Erotaha. Now, as we smoothly flow into the meditation and chanting, that did it. Kosha Arahana Akahasua, Niyara Aka Atatiri, Utor Ura Rutashana. So I invite you to relax. And close your eyes. Whether you lie down, whether you sit, or whether you sit in seated meditation, it matters not. What matters is ease and comfort. As we focus our awareness on our breath, as we slowly begin to lengthen and deepen our breath, as we listen to the sound of our breath as we breathe in. And we listen to the sound of our breath as we breathe out. As we listen to the sound of our breath as we breathe in. And we listen to the sound of our breath as we breathe out. Feeling how it feels as we breathe in. And feeling how it feels as we breathe out. Feeling how it feels as we breathe in. And feeling how it feels as we breathe out. Simply breathing while we breathe. As we breathe while we breathe. Simply breathing while we breathe. As we breathe while we breathe. And a breath in for Om. 606. While we're still here, before coming back, let us take our left hand. Let us complete this integration. Let us take our left hand and place it on our stomach, over our navel, our nava, na, va, na, both the sound, and va, the essence of the sound, the essence of pranava, om, but it's also the sound of our essence, our vibration, our unstruck vibration, our vibration that just is. Our left hand, our intuitive hand, our feeling hand, over both Svarasthana, where the self is established. But na is also the allowing of your essence, and allowing the essence of Om, of Pranava. And our left hand is also over Manipura, the solar plexus chakra, our sun, our fire, our will, our power, our joy. These two together make our pleasure and our joy. And let us take our right hand and place it over the heart, our active hand. And let's tap into our sense of self and our sense of purpose, and receive them with our left hand and send them into our heart. Om. And visually drawing with your mind's eye, your third eye, the symbol of Om. Ishkanatar atahayara arhoko ora urshana urhoko. Integrating your sense of self and our sense of purpose. Now let's take a moment. Let's take the left hand and place it on top of the right hand on the heart. As we practice pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. As we withdraw from our sense of self and our sense of purpose, and just sit in our heart space, in our nava, in our current navasana. As we again, in our mind's eye, draw the symbol of Om, Chakara Arskuna Orha, Ishayata Arhana Eoroha. As we integrate our true authentic self with our sense of self, and our sense of purpose, and our true authentic purpose. Now let's take our right hand from underneath our left, keeping our left hand on our heart, and placing our right hand on our navel, our nava, sending our true authentic self to our sense of self, sending our true purpose and power to our sense of power, harmonizing it with hOMe, simply by in our mind's eye, drawing this healing symbol of hOMe, this harmonizing symbol of hOMe. Sa'atur arukashana ehia atwaryasha asa eanahakwaha. May our sense of self be our true authentic self. May our sense of purpose be our true authentic purpose. May our sense of grace be this true divine grace. May the sense of ease and joy and comfort and satisfaction be this true divine ease and joy and satisfaction with our realization that all is the self, that all is hOMe, that all is perfect. When you're ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the here and now. Maybe invite in some gentle movements. And when you're ready, open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 18, Life Day, L'chaim, to life. I'll flow home this first light oasis wellspring, harmonizing hOMe everywhere. So I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Niyarata asa na ero tukurta naratitaha. So shine on. Shine on from your inner being. Shine on with your inner being. And shine on as your inner being. And make it a great day. 'Cause why would you leave it up to anyone else? Kashihiso da ura asanahe kaha.